Thanks for stopping by the channel, folks. This is Luna here with another King Arthur Legends Rise video. The other day I did a video on the other two prop dungeons for Gorgos and Aldrich, so check out that video there. Using free-to-play team as well. Today I'm going to go over Penveid and Tarrasque and showing you the character I'm using. I am using the same team for both, just kind of swapping some people out and out of the lead position and also some of the relics as well, just to maximize the damage. But I will have the different sections timestamped below, so if you want to jump through and just check out the gear or check out jump ahead to Tarrasque instead of watching Penveid, feel free to do so. But coming in and looking at the team I have for Penveid, using Tristan there in the lead for his aura, going between his A2 and A1, Kay rather, her A2, Morgan's A2, and then Turin's A2, right? I want to take advantage of those heals for Turin and also those debuffs for Morgan from her A2 as well. And I am using Tristan's Flame Relic. You can pick it up in the shard shop, or the arena, not the shard shop, but in the arena shop from completing the arena battles every day. But you could use his Storm Relic. That does just fine as well. And again, I'm working on that left tusk first, just because I want to ensure I'm not getting that attack speed down or keeping that down on my team, and then just taking out the other tusk as well, and then focusing on the main body of Penveid. I haven't gone in and tried just going straight for the main body and just skipping over the two tusks there, but I have run this through at least 3 or 4 times, and it's been 100% nowhere close to failing. So making pretty quick work of Penveid here, even though this isn't a speedrun team. Some of the gear on some of these champions is far from the greatest. No one on this team is exceptionally fast either. So let's check out the stats here. You can see Tristan coming in mainly for the damage here, then Morgan providing those debuffs, and of course on the defense side, using Turin for her healing. So going in and look at we'll jump into see the builds that I have for this team. So go with the build for this, and then once you go through the Tarrasque, obviously I won't go through the equipment again because it's the same thing, just kind of switching between relics, which you'll see here in a moment. But going in, take a look at Morgan here. Got her in a vigor and a defense set, just the defense set because it's what I have for effect accuracy. And I have speed on the orb and then effect accuracy on the belt, because definitely want that effect accuracy as high as you can get it. Even though I'm only at 89%, I'd like to have much higher, but it does get enough for farming Penveid here, or most areas of the game also as well. But looking at Tristan here, I do have him in a speed and critical set. Again, it's what I have, but I would like to have a better ring just to get more speed from him. And then the strife set, that's basically, I'm lacking across the board when it comes to belts and orbs and banners. I definitely need to go in and farm those dungeons some more to craft some, but also win some from the dungeons. But just kind of, again, working with what we got. I would definitely like to have an orb much faster than that, but you can see here, nothing really fancy. Nothing better really to put on them. I would love to have Pierce on the banner as well, but again, looking at total stats, he's even slower than Morgan, which is fine because I want him to go after Morgan places those debuffs. But I would like to have both of them faster. And still don't have him up to Chivalry 10 just to get a little bit more damage and survivability from him, because he does have some use cases in other areas of the game as well. Just switching over to her Kay's Flame Relic, because it's just what I used. You could use a Storm as well. It's fine to use either or. But looking at her, she's less than 200 speed. Obviously, she could be much faster. But I have my gear on some more of my legendary champions. I do have her an attack and a safeguard set. Looks like I put the wrong safeguard piece on her. Let's see. I'm sure we can probably find something that's a little bit better than that. Let's see. Safeguard. Attack percentage. Defense. Yeah, we'll definitely level up this attack necklace here and get this put on her, which might speed up the run just a little bit more. But again, not worried about speed per se with this team. Just trying to make sure we can farm at level 10. And Turin here, looking at her equipment, having a life and a vigor set, As you can see, got flat stats on the necklace and the earrings, just because it's what I have on account for vigor. And then nothing fancy with her belt, her orb, and her banner as well. Just having an immortal set rather, just because of getting that little bit of barrier after she does her heals. Now jumping over to Tarrasque, I did switch Morgan over to a flame relic because I want more of that turn meter control, and then everything else is pretty much the same. But I did put her in the lead just to take advantage of her aura, since Tristan, his aura is not used here in Tarrasque. But again, basically using the same skill set that I used in Penveid across the board here for this team. And this is not the fastest, again, not the fastest team to go through level 10 here. But like I said, it is free to play friendly. It is definitely easily achievable. And this does take quite a bit longer than Penveid, but still not too long. And I am just focusing on the main body. I'm not worried about the arms here, because I want to make sure I land that attack speed on that main body, because that's what's really doing the main damage. And I have run this through multiple times, and there's been a couple of times where Kay and or Tristan have come pretty low in health, but it's typically right at the end, and I got no worries that this team would actually fail, or that this run would fail. And even if it did, the good thing is, if you do fail a run, that you get that stamina back, so it's like you didn't even use it. So you can just go and make whatever changes you want. Just kind of go back in there and see if you can tackle it the next time. But definitely, Morgan is really key here. And it's nice that you get her in your first 10 pop. And you also get Tristan along the way just by playing the game. Which I would definitely not look over Tristan. It may not seem like there's much in his kit just at first glance, but definitely worth investing in. He has some use cases in other areas of the game, specifically some of the areas of Hall of Conquerors. Getting close to the end here. Got one big smack. Into some little bit RNG of who he attacks right after that big attack. Could kind of make a difference. But again, no one has really come close to where I thought that this fail would run. Or this run would fail, rather. And by saying, yeah. Kay got a little close there, that one smack. But then Morgan able to come in and finish it up. So looking at the battle stats here, again, Tristan and Kay kind of sharing the damage more on this team versus mainly Tristan, as it was in Penveid. And then using Tyrion for her heals. I won't go back in through the equipment used on this team because we've already went through that. It's the same team other than just swapping that relic around versus using Morgan's flame versus her storm relic. Because that defense down, he does proc sometimes on a flame, but not always. But let's end the video off on a good note here. Let's jump over to Lake Avalon and see if we can do some pulls here and get lucky. So we do have 19 summons, so we'll do 2 10 pops, and if need be, we'll squeak out that last 2 just to get that legendary and see who we get. 2 Razor, not too bad. Definitely use their shards in the shop there to swap them out. Let's do another 10 pop. Come on, let's see if we get that flex. Don't have to go to Mercy. And looks like we're going to Mercy. Not too bad. At the end of the day, I really can't complain. This game versus other games, the pull rates are definitely much better here than it was in other ones. Come on. No flex on this one. That's right. We'll do one more pull here just to get that legendary. Hey, not too bad. Getting a rare there for the single pop. And I would take anyone that's in my wish list right now. So here we get. Nice. Got another heal. I think we get more damage out of this next silver here. I would definitely like to get her to Shiver level 9. I think it is where you get that extra effect resistance, which I think is 25%, which equals more damage for her, more specifically. Let's do 10 pop real quick of normal summons. Again, I already have all my rare characters up to Chivalry level 10. But I'll definitely use them to exchange to get better shards from the shop. Only one rare that time. Not too bad. Storm. We are guaranteed a legendary on this one. Let's go and pull this. I would love to get IRX Storm Relic. I do not have that one. Just to kind of speed up things in my Aldi run. And we get Sigrun's Storm Relic. I want to say her Flame Relic is her base relic. Her Storm Relic is actually much better. So definitely don't mind using that to beef up her. Yep, we do get that 15% for healed. Let's go and do that. See, jump over to Sigrun. And she's more of a defense slash taunt or control champion, but she can do a little bit of damage, so especially when she reflects some of that damage back, so definitely not bad there. Alrighty. Well, thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe to the video. And like I said, I will be putting out some videos soon on a more free-to-play friendly team for the YSK and Nest of Apaya. That's all I have for today. Thanks for stopping by.